Meat, the purest way to love animals, and they sure appreciate it. Yes, meat is the food of choice, whether dining in the kind of restaurant that requires pants, or watching the turtle games with your second cousin. Not growing up together makes it seem somehow okay. In life-threatening circumstances, portable meats may even be used in picnic settings. Here, Mother deals out the meat like a delicious hand of gin rummy. Just look how young Peter tolerates the flavor. But all this delicious meat must come from somewhere, and it all starts here. First, the animals are herded into a special control room. From there, the animals can properly instruct the factory workers how to make the meat. Over in the sausage lounge, workers process the sausage links. These are a popular item, mostly consumed by rambunctious cartoon dogs. Here, a young teenager constructs decorative meat corsages. It won't be long till the spring formal. This man adds something to the meat carousel. He doesn't work in the building, but he has a trustworthy face. Here, the Meatmaster General closely inspects the production line. He must ensure these meat flaps are perfectly cylindrical, and yet lightweight enough to achieve lift for the talent show. These fellows prepare a batch of slippery toad sauce, a mouth-watering topping for wet sandwiches, and a suitable lubricant for industrial machinery. Uh-oh, the Meatmaster General has spotted a faulty sausage. False alarm. For a moment, he thought it was one of his fingers. Mayonnaise, America's favorite snack, non-carbonated beverage, and antiperspirant. And there's no mayonnaise finer than Borden's brand mayonnaise. And here at the Borden Mayonnaise Distillery, things are always on the move. Mayonnaise is made from just two simple ingredients, egg yolks and the milk from the great mayo ape. Unfortunately, to protect his privacy and location, the mayo ape mustn't be shown on screen. Toops here is responsible for pulling the egg knob. Each drum must receive a precise number of egg squirts to ensure proper pickling. At Borden, quality control is always of the utmost importance. So these two random men from the rabbit track are asked to see if they can identify what's in the jar. If they say mayonnaise, it gets the seal of approval. It also counts if they accidentally say the word mayonnaise because they read it on the label. For mayonnaise on the go, Borden offers a powdered variety, perfect for rubbing on your gums or sprinkling into your pillowcase. Here, Luntz loads the mayonnaise into a special truck designed to keep it nice and warm while out for delivery. Mayonnaise is best served when it's hot to the touch, which is why most folks keep a jar behind the radiator or nestled between their bed sheets. Uh-oh, Braniel was supposed to add the egg squirts to the mayonnaise, and now is desperately trying to fix his mistake before the truck leaves. One more foul-up will earn him a trip to the mayo maze, and few have ever found the exit. Once the mayonnaise arrives at the market, it must be properly stocked and displayed. Sometimes, jars of mayonnaise will be stealthily placed amongst the fruits and vegetables in an effort to fool consumers. It's not uncommon for a customer to attempt to bite into a ripe, juicy apple, only to find that they have chipped their tooth against a jar of mayonnaise. And what's this? Why, it's little Miss Muffet, sitting on her tuffet, eating her mayonnaise. And there's the famous spider. Of course, this isn't a real spider. This is just a foam puppet that's filled with spiders. Uh-oh, Braniel has fallen into one of the mayonnaise tanks and is trapped inside with the mayo ape. A worker tries to lure him out with bananas, but he will soon learn what the mayo ape truly craves is vengeance, and also human blood.
A nourishing breakfast is an important way to start the day, and here, Mither is fixing Gregor an especially fine meal. But before eating, Gregor must wash up using a wet quail egg. The mucus layer is key for proper sanitation. Now Gregor can finally dig in. He must gorge himself to provide enough nutrients for his metamorphosis. Why, even Fido gets a bite, a rare treat that will soon lay waste to his lower bowels. Delicious homemade muffins, just in time, too. Hans and Gretchen have just arrived. Once fooled by a mischievous golem, they must now live out their days entombed inside these wooden miniatures, if you can call it living. The aroma of all this tasty food has the rest of the family rushing in. Why, here's Papa, all-plaid Olga, and daughter number 2. Mither discourages chocolatey treats, as they may stir the golem from his slumber. Later, once away from prying eyes, Mither prepares a controversial secret breakfast.
Food. Most people think of food as simply something they feed to their dog or domesticated porpoise. But did you know that humans need food as well? Yes, proper nutrition is essential for strong bones, a healthy coat, and an irresistible silky mane. And without a proper diet, we would be mentally vulnerable during our dream slumbers. You don't want to be caught off guard by Well-Knock the Wakeless One. And to help guide our daily nutritional needs, we turn to Dr. Dlocker's Wheel of Nutrition. The wheel has been divided into 7 dietary groups, each containing 47 subgroups. In this group, you'll find foods like potatoes, midwinter grapes, and many muds and soils. Dr. Dlocker recommends at least 7 daily muds. Here, you'll find the teat-based section. And here is the meat. Meat provides necessary proteins for your body. Plus, it doesn't hurt to remind the animals who's running this show. What's that, cows? That's what I thought. And you must always be sure to meet your daily butter and margarine quota. Of course, cake frosting can be used as a substitute. Here, Fammy has cut out some of the key foods for display purposes. The owners of this home sure will be surprised when they wake up. Father here has the right idea. Curdled meat gums, wonton slivers, and a hard-boiled beaver egg. Now that's proper nutrition. The kind of nutrition that puts a pep in your step and ropes of viscous blood in your stool. And here's young Thickles, eager to impress the fellows with his nutritional choices. The plankton slathers look healthy, but honey-glazed orangutan is bad for your sleep cycle, and that could spell trouble. Let's just hope Well-Knock doesn't unleash all 5 phantasms tonight.